It's time now for our series Start Today, and this week we are talking all about finances. Tiffany Aliche was a preschool teacher who lost it all and fell into debt during the recession in 2008.
Well, here's why she grabbed our attention. She pulled herself out of debt and began teaching financial literacy seminars to women, eventually creating the Budgetnista. It's an online financial education website. And Tiffany joins us now. Good morning to you.
Good morning, ladies. How are you?
We're doing great. Let's dig in here. You're no stranger to debt. At your lowest, you say you were more than $300,000 in debt. And today, you're debt-free. So how did you pull yourself out and bring others with you, really?
Well, I started with the fundamentals. I was fortunate to learn about how to do so. I lived in a household where financial education was taught via my parents. And so it was something I kept with me. So when I lost my job during the 2008 recession, I activated those superpowers I learned from home and realized that friends and friends of friends also needed that assistance. And so I started the Budgetnista. 1 million women later, here we are.
Wow.
I feel like so many watching this morning, there's so many who just want to start to get control of their finances. So how do you do it? What is the first step?
So first step, I want you to just reflect on the previous year. So 2020 allowed you to put your financial boat into the water, the roughest water possible. But what that allowed you to do is to see that, oh, there are holes in the boat, and 2021, I can plug those holes.
That's good.
Also, I want you to set specific intentions and then match them to your financial goals. What people do mistakenly sometimes is that they choose the money first and make that the goal, but it truly isn't the goal. Figure out what is it that you want: to travel more time with the kids, more time at home. Well, figure out that goal and then match your money to that goal so you don't overwork yourself. And last, really, to find an accountability partner. Money is not a single sport. It's really a team sport. So you want to have someone that's going to encourage you along the way.
I think I can hear people saying, they make so much money, right? You have so many bills, and the check doesn't match the bills. So it's almost like they're behind every single month, and they don't know how to get ahead, if you will.
No, and honestly, that does happen, and that's okay. I think sometimes we have to be okay with not being perfect. You have to be okay to say, I'm going to do the best I can with what I had. I had to be able to say that not every bill was going to be paid on time, that I could focus on my health and safety bills first, those bills that were going to maintain my health and those bills that were going to maintain my safety. And when I had more, I would do more. So that's okay.
And in order to build wealth, you say you should utilize soft skills. What do you mean by that?
I think oftentimes we think of building wealth as just like investing and saving and budgeting, but there are softer skills. So, for example, one thing I ask you to do is to ask yourself for less. If you're anything like me, I'm like, I'm going to exercise more in the new year. But if I try to force myself to run a mile every day, that's too much. Instead, I might say, go for a 30-minute walk. The same thing with your money. Instead of saying, I'm going to save $10,000, maybe you say you cook at home one day a week and save that money. Also, utilize a list of choices. So before I became the Budgetnista, I was a preschool teacher, and I learned this with the kids, that instead of having them do one thing that maybe they didn't like, I would give them a menu of items that I wanted to happen. And if they did some of them, that was a gold star. You can do that for yourself. You might say, this week, if I budget, I'm going to try to save. I'm going to meet with my accountant. Maybe it's a list of 4 or 5 things. And if you do 2 of those things, you get a gold star for yourself so you don't overwhelm yourself. And last but not least, make your money inconvenient. If you put your money in an online-only savings account and you have your checking in a regular bank account at a brick-and-mortar bank, that transfer from the online bank to the brick and mortar bank, it's about a 24 to 72 hour wait. So it's going to make your money inconvenient, and inconvenient money gets saved.
That's so good. Out of sight, out of mind.
Reachable.
I know. We're out of time.
Yes.
We'll have to have you back. I also see you say automate, which is what I just don't like to do, but I guess I should. All right, Tiffany, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.